yourself and your community and everyone else to use your talents to be the best you, to have the riches. You know why? Because you deserve it. You were born to live in opulence. Why not? Would I like my child to live in hardship?
No.
What type of father would I be?
Exactly.
When you guys have your children, you want your children to do well. Why are you working so hard? What do you think the universe wants? See how it goes from a position of, look, I've got this, can make me feel good, to it's my duty. And if it's your duty, you're going to wake up every single day and you're going to do the best you possibly can. And guess what? It's okay. Whatever you get's okay, because you'll start enjoying the process. Every breath is going to feel great.
Yeah.
Instead of when I get there, I'm going to feel good. But guess what? When you get there, you want to get there now.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's the journey.
Right? This is what they're going to get at Accelerate You, Master the Art of Sales. That's why I'm so excited. I'm excited you guys are with me.
I can't wait.
You're a natural born salesman, aren't you? Like I'm just like this the whole
We're
time.
sold.
What's next?
We're
What's
sold.
next? It's so
To be
good.
honest, I was a shy kid.
Couldn't tell.
I'm telling you, I couldn't get in front of crowds and present, and I was really, really shy.
Yeah, wow.
But this training I'm telling you about, that this Tom Hopkins stuff, it builds the best you. It gives you that confidence. Like, I imagine you were similar, right? And then all of a sudden you found out that you had to be this front person.
Yeah, look, I was probably introverted when I was younger. You know, like I was quite shy, and I was always a small kid as well. And then I became a fat kid, and then, so I went from
Nasi Lamak?
one extreme to the other. And I didn't have heaps of friends, but then I had to force myself to network and learn those sales skills. And it didn't come down to training or anything like that. It just became natural, just like you at the fruit market, right? You kind of pick up on what you need to do to survive, right? I grew up in a town of mostly white people, so I had to go out and sort of sell myself, being the smallest guy, the only dark-skinned guy in the community, and I had to do something, otherwise I was going to get trampled on. So those skills transferred into obviously my career and what I do in business today. But everyone can be changed. Like, people tell themselves that they're introverts, and then they just use it as an excuse and go, well, I'm an introvert, so I'm going to be an accountant, or I'm an introvert and I'm not good with people. Like, no, you need to learn how to communicate with people.
Yeah.
You need to learn to get out of that, and really be true to yourself and project yourself in a way where because everybody has this thing inside them that they need to go and show. And that's, I guess, the rise and fall of people on social media, where it can either make or break you, right? Like, you can either get intimidated by it and shy away from it and just not post anything up or not even have an account, right? Or you can really leverage off it. Use all platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever else there is, and just pump content out there because you want to get your message out to the world. Just like what you're doing now. You're wanting to teach everyone out there. You want as many eyeballs on you as possible. You want the attention because you've got a good message.
Look, it's my duty, right? I'm actually a really private person. Right? I love my privacy. I have a wonderful life. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got beautiful kids. My mum's... I've been very blessed, and I've worked hard for that blessings as well. But I cannot do that anymore because there are too many people who need this. I figured out what I was born for. I've always asked the question, why am I here? What's my purpose? It's a tough question. When you can find some solitude, ask yourself that question. And you'll go so far deep and you'll find who the real you is, right? And I realized that everything I'd done in my past brought me to this position. Every pain I suffered brought me to this position. Every glory I've had has brought me to this position where I can articulate the way I articulate. There is no accidents. When bad shit happens to you, it's designed that way.
That's right.
Okay? Whether you embrace it or you be a victim, that determines what happens next. Right? If I don't teach this to our kids, if I don't teach this to you, it's 48% now or 50% bullying. What's it going to be in a year? In 2 years? It's my obligation to do it. And this is, I want to get your view on this. You know, I love what you do, Jade. And particularly because you're an uprising, young, talented woman within corporation, right? And you're in the people policy game and the people influence game. I want to influence as many of you and empower as many of you as possible. So you shake that boardroom down, you shake that C-level down, and they put people first. It's easy to be a corporate warrior, okay? It's easy to tell your story behind numbers. What's hard is to take courageous leadership decisions that are good for your community, good for your people, good for you.
Yeah.
Okay? I'd love to get your view on how you see it, and I'm putting you on the spot.
No. Personally, I think big corporate Australia, we're just chasing our tails. And that's just being brutally honest. We're looking for change, we're looking for innovation, we're looking for diversity, we're looking for growth and evolution constantly. But we just keep missing, we keep skipping over the important bits like culture and we talk about it. They talk about it. They talk about it every day. Culture, diversity, innovation, people, well-being, mindfulness, making sure that we're infiltrating mindfulness in everything we do, in every department, everywhere in the globe. But they're not really. What are they actually doing? I sit here and I listen to you talk about sales and, personally, I think every single department, every single profession in a corporation should be doing sales training. I think that we should be incorporating meditation and actual real well-being initiatives into the businesses, into the workplace, and I don't think that we do it enough. I think we like to talk about it. I think we like to put it in budgets. Oh, we're going to allocate this much money into people and well-being and making people feel good, but we're actually not. I think we spend an enormous amount of time building policies and being policy rich and process rich, but not thinking about the actual crunks of it and who's going to be actually driving that. And that's our real problem. And we just chase our tail and we just sit there and we do it over and over again.
Look, there's a beautiful thing my wife said today, and it's amazing because she's North American. She didn't grow up with any of this stuff. And she's an accountant. She's a very, very smart woman. She ran Asian portfolios. So she's young. She's
incredible.
She's just a great partner.
She really is. Right? Yep.
And she posted something really courageous. She said, "Listen, this was about storytelling, which is a key part of the sales process. This is not your fake storytelling stuff. You go and talk because someone built a theory or a process around it. Okay." It's about having lived. You listen to your grandma tell you a story, take you to a different world. Then you can do that same. And it's the same thing when you're talking about people policies, mindfulness, culture. How can someone implement that if they don't live it?
That's right.
Are they willing to die on what is the right thing to do? That's a strong proposition. If you're willing to die for that, then even corporations can be beautiful. But no, it's about the bonus. It's about how my 2 times a year rating is going to go. That's why I love what EY is doing now, right? Finally, okay, we don't do, evaluations. Okay, so how do you measure? My thing is conversations every single day, and that's why entrepreneurs, it's real, right? If you're not happy, hey, Mark, I'm not happy. Steve, do this, right? The corporations, people hide because, am I going to be looked upon as that bully guy? Maybe I'm not going to get promoted.
Yeah.
When we lose that and truth becomes the play where no one's scared of what's going to happen, that's a good culture.
People are afraid. I think there's an anxious culture out there at the moment. And it's the 2-time review, the twice a year reviews that they're so focused on. And, you know, oh, is this going on record? Is that going on record? And no one wants to move. And I think there's a lot of work to be doing. And I think there's a great opportunity for the Happiness Platform, Master the Art of Sales, to come in and change the culture.
And we intend to. And if board members, and as you know, I'm part of the Australian Company Directors, right? Okay. And I'll tell you, they've got a great course. But the people that are on the boards, come on, be real. You can't do justice being on 10 boards, right? Stop saying I want this many women on boards. Do it. Bring the rising stars. I don't care how young they are. Put them on there.
Yeah.
Why do you, if you want to talk about it, this is the president of the AICD. I'll call out to you, bro. Okay? You're on 10 boards and you're telling there needs to be 50-50. Make some, resign from 5.
Yeah.
Give 5 women a chance. See where I'm going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Talk is cheap, guys.
Yeah.
Delete anyone who's just talk.
Yeah.
Right? Anyone who's not willing to put themselves out there and feel the pain, like they're just noise in your life, and they're going to cause distress in your life. Move on.
All right, enough of the corporate bullshit, because that's why I'm an entrepreneur and I run my own show, so I have no idea what these guys are talking about. But that just goes to show, Master the Art of Sales, the event, right?
Accelerate You, Master the Art of Sales, part of that, right?
What date?
26th of September,
So
ICC,
exciting.
Sydney International Convention Centre. It's going to be huge.
So as you guys can see, it's not just for entrepreneurs and business owners, it's also for corporate guys like here.
And also, the thing is,
I'm
just
diverse,
book it.
by the way.
Yeah, you just book it. Don't wait, because this will fly.
Yeah.
And
well,
where can they find a little bit more about the event and connect with you, Roh?
They can Accelerate You. That's EXCELERATEYOU.com, or just Instagram. They're on you. You guys are on.
we'll be doing
Yep.
a lot of promoting of the event as well.
Yeah, we'll launch the promotions tonight and tell everyone about it. And
Yep.
we're all going to be there. All of our whole team will be there.
I think there should be a big community of Luxland guys there. And
Yep.
there's a
Definitely.
huge community. Then I'll get Tom and myself to come out and spend some time with you guys as well. And hopefully a few of you, I mean, you guys are going to be there at the Leadership Summit after it.
Yep.
It's going to be fun, right?
We're
We
super
can't wait.
excited.
It's going to be great.
We're super pumped. And we want to get as many of our viewers there as possible. So
You guys need to be there. Look,
if anyone needs information on it, get in touch with us straight away.
Yep.
We got to go. That was
Fair
awesome,
enough,
right?
yeah.
How long is that?
That was
That's-
45.
I could
Wow.
talk to you. We could talk for hours.
Yeah.
We do actually,
We
right?
do,
I think we will after we we'll have to go again.
We have 8-hour dinners, so
Yeah, we do.
you know.
But
With kids hanging off.
you'll have to come back, Roh. Thank you so
Anytime.
much.
I love what you guys do. I'd love on the next one to actually just impart with some of the yogic or Vedic techniques
would
as
love
well.
to.
Okay.
That'll be awesome. That'll
Yeah.
be
Perfect.
awesome. I want to
That'll be
share
great.
with these guys as well.
Look, just quickly, I'll just very, very quickly. I appeared on a podcast where the guys taped it, and I didn't realise they were going to put me on the spot to teach them some of the mastery of the breath techniques and the meditation techniques. So I quickly gave a couple tips. 3 months later, a mate of mine from high school rings me and said, "Hey, mate, thanks for saving my life." Right?
Wow.
He couldn't even breathe properly before then. He used to take so much medication, he used to drool. And I'm sure George won't mind me saying this, right? And he's thriving now. And we have dinners every month, okay? This is how powerful this stuff is.
I
And it
can't
can't
wait.
hide behind, what's that mindfulness? It's meditation. Learn it. Learn to breathe properly.
Fantastic.
All right, so it's not mindfulness, it's meditation.
Meditation.
Okay. Thanks, Roh. You're a good man.
Cheers, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roh.
guys.
Mwah.
Subscribe, sign up, whatever you want to do. Email us, info@luxland.com.au. Again,
us.
that was Accelerate You, EXCELERATEYOU.com.
Hit me up with any questions. If anytime anyone needs some, if they really need some time, hit me up.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next
Bye-bye.
week.